right now. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our study with me. It is Tuesday, and we're happy to see you on here. If you're watching us in live, or if you're watching us afterward, we're so happy you're joining us. We are going to play a little game to start off. This is your end of the year educator nickname. So from Simply Kinder, I saw this on social media, and I thought it would be fun to start off with. So you're supposed to take your birth month and then combine it with the last digit of your room number and then go along with whatever it says after. So I'm January, so I'm the exhausted, and my last digit of my room number is 4, and still smiling. So I'm the exhausted and still smiling. That's my end of the year educator name. Miss Hunter, what do you have?
Well, I start off the same as you. I am the exhausted for January, and I find this funny. I'm asking, is it summer yet? And I've worked for the last 10 summers in a row.
So, geez.
But even so, summer is my favorite season of all time.
How many days till summer? That's the question, right? And then, Angie, what do you have tonight?
I am tired, which is so true. Listen to my beautiful voice. And I'm actually 5. I'm already planning, but it felt like such a lie that I had to go with the truth, which was...
That's not a lie. I see you with your team, and I hear about what you're talking about.
Okay.
I don't think it's a lie at all. But you are always smiling, so I do agree with that.
I feel like I try really hard to always still be smiling. So
yeah, you are.
You do a really good job. A good job of that.
All right. So if you're joining us, tell us what your end of the year, even if you're not an educator, what's your end of the year nickname? I see we have a couple people on in the chat. Good to see you, Anthony and Adabella. Yeah.
Hi,
so great to see you tonight. Thank you for joining us. We're feeling tired. It's a tired time of year, isn't it? We have testing going on. We have everything. We are counting down the days. How many days till summer? I forget.
No. Summer meaning the last day of school.
If you're watching this,
last day of school.
Summer.
I don't know.
On the 23rd, the 23rd.
I gotta get. It's like a month. We have a month until summer.
All I know is that I have until Friday, and if you write a short story and submit it to Bonafide Publisher,
yes, we'll put the link.
Published in an anthology. So all you have to be is a student between 10 and 18. You can write any short story you want. Your main character has to be a protagonist, and you can be published. The company is paying $20 for every single story it accepts, and you'll be a published author. So hopefully you're jumping on your computer and starting to type your story right now.
Yeah, so since we're winding down the year, there's a little bit less homework to do. Go ahead and write us a story tonight. So
that would be amazing.
On the website. And we'll be choosing from our entries in the next week to see who we're going to publish. So that's very exciting. All right, tonight we have this beautiful, I'm going to switch off of this. Did everyone get their name? Let me see. We have this beautiful immersive that Angie made earlier this week, and it's all up there on our channel. So I'm going to pull that up real quick.
While you do that, I wanted to let everybody know I counted for us. When we get out of school, we have 30 days. That includes weekends. So those aren't even all school days. We have 30 days. So you were spot on when you said 1 month.
1 month. That's the 23rd. I think you're out.
The 23rd, our last day.
I don't know.
Kids, yes.
I think so.
With our kiddos, yes.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? That's kind of sad at the same time because we have some really good kids.
I'm in a mess.
I know. And when I see them in the hall, I just stop and talk to them, and it's like, you're in 7th grade now, right? And they're like, Miss, I don't know, I'm in 8th grade.
Oh,
I'm like, oh my
you're
God. Like the time just goes so fast.
yeah, I know. So yeah, I know I'm going to miss some of the kids that we have on campus for sure. But they're off to bigger and better things, and they're going to do amazing, wonderful,
Yes, the high
astonishing.
schools better look out for some of
They
our
better look out because we have some
rising stars, right?
we have some great kids coming to them. All right, so we have this beautiful immersive angels. It has some, I don't know, it's gorgeous to look at. So we're going to work for 15 minutes, then we'll come back and check in. Adabella, you're going to be a junior next year.
My baby.
I can't
my
believe
baby.
that. Oh my gosh. That's right. You guys are all the same age as my son. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Junior year is a big year. All right, here
Yeah,
we
it is.
My favorite year to teach. Oh, how nice.
We're going to break in about 30 seconds. All right, and we're back. How's everyone doing? We look happy. That music is so relaxing. I lost track of time.
I was mesmerized by the images, and I'm going, this might just put me to sleep. And then I'm like, I made my coffee. I forgot to get my coffee. So I just ran in, and now I'm having to heat it up because it's already cold.
Yeah. Gets cold fast, huh?
Yeah.
I was working on a video of our History Day students, and they're so cute. Oh my
I want you to brag about them. Can you brag about them?
There's a lot to brag about. Stevens, you want to share?
You can start, Valverde.
Okay. So we just took.
Okay, wait, just stop. First, we have to brag about you two, and your commitment, and the district's commitment, and other teachers' commitment to support these students for History Day, which was really incredible. Really incredible. I feel like so many people.
That's you. You were a major.
Our school community and district community really came together for these kids.
I say we wrapped our arms around these kiddos, and they shined. So I'm sorry to interrupt, but
that's fine.
I wanted to say thank you to both of you and everybody else that helped support the kids, the parents, the district, other teachers.
They made it easy because you could see how much they were learning from it and how much they grew from start to finish. Ms. Stevens definitely had the most impact on what they accomplished. I was just helping out with some of them. So we took 25 students to Sacramento for the State History Day competition. They all qualified from the county. They were the top in our county. So they qualified for the state competition, and there were 13 projects that we ended up taking. 9 of 13 qualified for the final round. So that means they were in the top 10 to 15, or some even like the top 6 of the state, the entire state of California, which is incredible. There were, 1,500 students there this weekend?
1,500 students, and we competed in documentary filmmaking, individual and group, website, individual and group, exhibit, individual and group, performance, individual and group, and paper, individual. So we coached 5 different types of events. They all had to have process papers and annotative bibs. Our average level of annotative bib was anywhere from 15 to 32 pages of primary and secondary sources with full citations, and 60% of the rubric, so 60% of the judging is actually done on the annotative bib and the research behind the project.
Yeah, so these kids put a lot of work into their projects, a lot of long hours of reading, research, and understanding what it's saying. And then they completed a project.
They became experts on their topics. They had to.
Oh, yeah. They had to be. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And by the end, they went from me having to literally read sources for them and having to summarize with them, like that level of hand-holding, to I would open an annotative bib and there would be 20 new sources in there.
Mm-hmm.
But at first,
all cited and annotated correctly.
At first, it was crazy levels of hand-holding. And then it was like all of a sudden, excuse me, I'm so sorry. One at a time, they started breaking into their independent learners, and it just got more and more inspirational. And then once one of them knew how to do it, they were excited to show the others how.
Yes, and then they were like, they're really a community of learners because they helped each other. And before, they had to interview at the competition. So every project they submitted, but then they had to also interview for the judges. And they were helping each other prepare for the interviews and pumping each other up before they went in. And oh my gosh, it was just amazing to see them come together for each other. And it was incredible.
Our principal said her favorite part was she had never seen kids love and support each other the way our kids loved and supported each other.
That's
really
amazing.
Yeah. And so we ended up getting one of our teams to nationals, Angie's performance group. She worked her babies. She worked so hard to get them ready. And the second performance group was a runner-up. So that's incredible too. So the 2 performance groups were in the top 3 in the state. The 2 individual performance groups, one was in the top 6 and the other was the top 8.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then everybody else, we had an honorable mention website, so he was the top 4. And then our exhibits were all top 15, somewhere in that. We don't know.
Yeah, and what's exciting about that is that it's our first year.
Yeah, that's what's incredible about it is it's our first year and we were learning a lot in the process. We learned a lot this weekend.
You know, it was your first year, their first year ever taking on anything like this. But also, you know, our students aren't living in privilege.
That's right.
Like many others who they were competing against probably are much better off and have more support than they do. So this is, I just think you taught them such an incredible lesson of empowerment, understanding that they put in the work and the effort and it paid off, and the love that they gave each other and support that they gave each other. Who wouldn't want to hire a person like that to work at their company or help them with another project? Those are life skills that they'll take with them forever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're ready for high school and beyond.
That's awesome.
And they're all excited to continue doing History Day, which is even cooler. At the end of the awards ceremony, they announced the topic for next year. And I didn't even hear it, like when they announced it. I didn't. And then the kids came out and they're like, okay, topic is rights and
Oh
responsibilities.
my
This is
God.
Oh, that's
and
right.
they
Oh,
were
remember.
talking about it, and I was like, what? They announced it? And they were all so excited to start thinking about. Some of the kids by the end of the bus ride home were ready. They said, this is my topic. I'm going to start working on it now.
Oh my goodness, that's crazy. You talk
Esteban,
about
Esteban
kids,
is going to be amazing.
they're
Well,
excited
yeah,
to learn.
I would agree with that.
He picked my soft spot. I'm going to work my butt off on that one.
I know he has that way, doesn't he? Yeah, definitely. So that was our weekend. It was completely exhausting, but really rewarding at the same time.
Your
Yeah.
weekend. Okay, if you're out there listening, don't let them fool you. It was their life for a few months working.
Well,
at
that is
least.
true.
It wasn't just a weekend. It was
Yeah, my room was covered
months
in
and months of prep. Yes.
exhibit
So
projects and printing papers and cutting stuff, and it was so much. And then costumes everywhere and everything. But totally worth it. So should we do another? Thanks for letting us share. Because, I'll brag to anyone about what our kids did. Anyone who will listen.
I'm so happy.
I'm so tired. I don't even have energy to brag about my babies yet. I'm like,
okay. All right. Should we do another 15 minutes? Yes. Okay.
I have a lot of work to do.
I do too. I got to make this video and make it cute like these kids are. That won't be too hard. All right, here we go. Another 15 minutes starts now. 30 seconds. We're going to come back and check in. All right, and we're back. Quick check-in.
Not everybody.
Almost all of us are back.
I know. Oh, it's never enough time. I was not as productive this time around as last, so I have more work to do when we sign off.
Yeah, there's always more work to do. It never seems to end. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just how things go.
Yeah, that is such is life, right?
I know. I was working on this one video and I was like, oh, I should do a second video of these types of things. And then this one is like a more formal video to thank everybody who helped support us. And then I'll make a fun one, like all the fun things that we did and more candid shots than the.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I think it'll be cute. But that means twice the work.
I know. And I'm constantly working on summer school curriculum. I feel like every time we've been on and formatting lessons and slides and then going, oh, I can make it better. Oh, I don't like that. And so I have to change it on all the slides, 30 lessons, you know, so it's always more, I don't know, it kind of spirals.
Always more. There's always more. That's for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
If you're still joining us, give us a quick check-in. Let us know how you're doing. Let's see. I think we have a few people still with us. Yeah, we do. We have a few people watching. Let us know what's going on. Yeah, I know. Mrs. Stevens had to log off. Her back was really bothering her, so that's okay. We understand that for sure.
I had to adjust my pillows and my chair and my seat arrangement because my back was hurting me, but I know it's not near as bad as what Miss Stevens is dealing with. So.
No, and I don't think the 10-hour bus ride helped much on our trip. There was not really any
Probably not. Probably not. I think it's safe to say not.
Yeah. Coming back was not as, well, I don't know. They both kind of felt fast, but it was not comfortable. I'll say that. Definitely was not.
Did you have room on the bus to spread out? Yeah, I mean, or not?
We had more room on the way up, but then we picked up 6 more kids when we got there. Because they were on the 8th grade trip.
Mm-hmm.
So then we picked up 6 more kids and 6 more sets of luggage. And so the ride back, we were a little bit tighter squeezed to get everything and everyone on the bus. And the projects the kids took were huge. So, I mean, they're like 40 inches wide, 30 inches deep, and 6 feet tall.
How did the bubble wrap and packing go that night?
It went really well. Actually, everything worked out really, like everything made it in perfect shape. So yay. I know that was good. We'll have we're going to do a History Day showcase at the school in May. So we'll kind of do a little touch up here and there for some of them, but it won't require too much. So
good deal. Good. I was a little worried about the bus ride and some of those projects.
I was totally worried about, but luckily we had room to put the big pieces on the bus itself and not underneath.
Oh, okay.
That helped a lot. Yeah.
Good deal.
I know. Okay, so let's do one more session. What are you feeling? Yes?
I have to work regardless of whether we're here live or not. Yeah. I thought we were done though, but that's okay.
All right, we both have things to do, so let's get it done.
All righty.
So we're going to do another 15 minutes together. Here we go. Okay, we made it through our last one.
Someone
Okay,
wants
yes.
help with
Ooh,
the
thank you.
calculus.
We calculus problem. Who can help with a calculus problem? Miss Hunter? No? I wonder if I
Not
can.
me.
My husband's working out right now. Otherwise, I'd call him over. Oh, gosh.
Google. Have you heard of Google? I don't know. I'm so sorry.
We're
Vishu.
so glad that you joined us.
I know.
We're middle school teachers. We don't teach calculus. My husband's an engineer, though, and if he wasn't working out, I'm sure that he would help you.
Oh.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. There is, what is that?
So this must be someone in high school, obviously.
Yes. It's
I
great
never.
for you to join us. Harvey Mudd has a homework hotline. I'm going to find the number for you right now because the Flair hotline right now can't help with calculus. So here we go. Here is the homework hotline for Harvey Mudd. This is what they send to my kids' schools all the time. You're going to call 1-877-827.
Can I post it in the comments?
Yeah. Please do that. 1-877-827-5462. And it's free math and science tutoring Monday to Thursday, 6 to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So you have 40 more minutes to talk with them, and they will, I'm sure, be much more helpful than we would be, because it has been 20 years since I took calculus. So I don't think I would be much help. I loved it, though, when I took it, but
I never took calculus, so there you go.
I took it in college
No.
because my husband was like, I'll help you, because he had already taken it. And he did help me. He was a very good tutor. So again, call Harvey Mudd hotline for science and math tutoring. It's free.
I posted the number. Yeah, cool. That's nice to know.
I hope that helps you, Vishu, because I'm really glad that you found us and you logged in. Okay, let us know how it goes, because we really do want to hear that you got that assignment done. And I'm sure Harvey Mudd's an amazing school, and they will be happy to help. Okay, how are we doing?
I still have more work to do. I'll be up a couple more hours working.
Yeah.
But it was hard for me because the visuals on on the video on the live stream, they're so beautiful and magical.
Right?
I wanted to watch them instead of doing the work that I need to do. But
I know. We have a lot of Study With Me videos, but I think I like the music in this one the most.
Mm-hmm.
It's so relaxing and calm. I mean, it starts out with the flute, and then there's just like this, I don't know.
It's there's no big transitions going on in this music that I noticed.
It's just
that's what I like
in the background, but it's nice and calming and beautiful. So thank you, Ms. Stevens, for putting that together. I know that you spent a lot of time on that, so thank you.
And a shout out. I hope your back feels better soon, Ms. Stevens.
Yeah, I hope so. All right. I guess that's it for tonight. Yeah. Okay. So we learned that our History Day kids are awesome. We learned our end of the teacher names, exhausted and still smiling. We're both exhausted.
And when's summer? Isn't it summer yet? And we determined 30 more days.
We also have until Friday to submit to our anthology. So you're going to go to bonafidebooks.com and you can submit your short story to our anthology and become a published author. So look at,
Can I add something? I think it'd be really cool, whoever you decide or gets published, we could maybe have on as a guest.
Oh, that would be really
if we get a
awesome.
video release, that would be so much fun that we could
Yeah.
feature them in their story.
That'd be really cool. They could come on and read their story. That'd be amazing. Ages 10 to 18 are welcome to submit to that anthology. It's up on the screen. And then once again, here's some free math tutoring. Science and math, Harvey Med. It's toll-free, 6 to 9 p.m. Monday to Thursday, Pacific Standard Time.
So we're a plethora of knowledge over here, a plethora.
Because as teachers, if we don't know the answer, we'll find out how to find it.
That's right.
So there you go. And then I guess that's it for the night. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't liked, subscribed, we'll be back on Tuesday. See you then.
Yes. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.